super chat?
Super. What's a super, Rod?
It lets people pay to talk in the chat and get their message highlighted.
What?
And you make money off of it? No way.
Dan. Brandon, you bitch.
Ouch. Interesting. What's going on, guys? Gotta give us a second here as we throw the stream on and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Why is he eating ramen noodles? Why not? Why can't he eat ramen noodles, man?
This is spaghetti and salmon.
Alright, y'all. So, all you guys in here, you know the deal. You guys are like the OGs. Y'all coming right away. Y'all gotta like this stream right now. Share it. Put it out there. You know what I'm saying? 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 Ooh, video is amazing. I'm showing my face. Is he lying?
Maybe he thinks this is the face right here.
Yeah, no, this is. Gonna see. Is it raining? No, it's raining up in Corona though. So I've heard. Let me post this on that live stream. I gotta set up. You know, we gotta promote a little bit. Cause it was fun, dude. I love this stream when there's like we were getting like 9 messages a minute.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Just because it's like I like talking when it's like good questions and then that way there's no like blank spaces.
The weird, awkward silence in between.
What?
Is that you eating, Josh?
Yep, that's me. I've never heard of spaghetti and salmon. How does that taste? Sounds interesting.
It's pasta. Just like put a little garlic on
Yeah,
there.
salmon.
Season.
You never had that before? It's actually the truth. Yeah, you're eating. Fuck you, Chrono. Look at my boys. You guys are bonding.
Oh, I took a shower in between, so that's why I'm wearing different clothes. Salmon flavored ramen.
Ooh.
Do you think that would be good or not?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? Why not? Let me see, advanced settings. It's actually a little better when there's not as many people. It's a little more relaxing now. Not getting the same level of craziness. Sorry, Ivan, it was autocorrect. Okay.
Oh, you can.
Huh?
The headphone.
What? You guys hear me, right? You guys hear me good?
Amrish messaged me. He's like, cheating.
What's wrong with that, man? Why we got such haters? Slash. Is it so hard to type when it's like fixed like this? Boom. All right, guys. So now y'all see it. All right. So we're just chilling here. Oh shit! I still need to make those phone calls, so I'll probably get off in like maybe an hour or so. But what's going on with you guys? If you guys are new in here, my only requirement once y'all get here, make sure you guys have subscribed. But everybody, like this video, put a thumbs up on it. It's crazy because I never realized it. Where like you see all those YouTubers, they're like, thumbs up the video. Can we get to 1,000 likes? It's like it actually like when you. It's crazy. You guys do it all the time, but like it like when we were on the last stream, it was like it jumped up like 30 or 40 likes. Like it was crazy to see. So it's kind of cool to see. You know, just want to make sure. I want to know like we said. You know, I think we had like Kronos came in right away. Ivan. Like I want to know who's part of like you know those. We have guys who are citizens, but I want to know who's part of like the YouTube community we got here. You know, I really do remember everybody. So I like to talk to you guys. I want to know who's part of this, who's not, who's a hater, who's a you know. It makes me prioritize the questions a lot better. A lot of questions, but they're all too personal, so you could only ask general questions. A lot of questions. Well, what's too personal? I guess you know. It's don't ask me weird questions. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if you want to ask me personal, you know, like Brendan knows everything about me. You guys would be surprised how much. Like Brendan's fucking met my parents so many times. They feed him. I mean, he's met my sisters. He's met my brother. Jeez, man. He's met my brother's wife, my brother's cousins, my brother's friends. I'm surprised he's not sick of us already. But you eating your fucking ho-ho and shit.
3 letters away from family, remember? To your brother.
Fam. Come on, fam. Damn, that sounds intimate. Oh, yeah, it's kind of... Don't all of your friends, are they not, like, do you not have friends? Isn't that what, like...
That's what
You do? Is that how you do it in America? Yeah. What's up, Jerson? Basically, Brendan's fam. Brendan's fam. I'm fam. You know, Brendan's like my white brother. Loving this. Loving you, Anthony. See, I remember that name. I remember Soul Taker, Ron. So you teach how to trade options, Nate from Chicago. Yeah, we do teach people how to trade options, you know. It goes beyond, I guess, just teaching options in the sense that we talk a lot about business stuff, if that makes sense. You know, I'm trying to see. You know, we talk more about business and just understanding trade in general. Like, because if you know how to trade options good, you'll know how to do real estate. You'll know how to make a business and do other things. Just like the basic concepts of business. So there's that. Need to meet you in person, adding value to myself every day, and I need to succeed in the real estate industry. Hell yeah, man. Where are you from, Jose? And what are you doing in the real estate industry? Let me know. You know, I could probably give you some advice now. We have a video I even shot with Royke yesterday. Go watch that one we just posted. But real estate's easy to get ahead up. It's kind of like the picture I just posted on Instagram because a lot of people, you know, they just fuck around. You know, and they're not willing to do certain things. So you just got to find out how to provide value to it. You'll be straight. I'm surprised your mom doesn't give Brendan Christmas. My mom doesn't even give me Christmas presents, man. What the fuck? No. Actually, we get a toothbrush. I've been getting a toothbrush every single year for the last probably like 10 years.
That's pretty lit.
That's every single time I get an electric toothbrush. I do the same, Josh. I'm New Yorkian, and whoever's in my circle is considered family. There you go. That's how it works. New Yorkian. Brendan's from New York.
Yeah.
Cool. My thoughts on Forex. I have a video on it. I love Forex because I use Forex to make money in options. You know, I use Forex to analyze the global macroeconomic situation. However, trading Forex on a retail level to make money, I just think it's quite foolish in the sense that it's rigged. It's not meant for that. You know, Forex, and you know, it's funny because I answer these questions on my video why Forex is a scam. And people are like, oh yeah, if Forex is a scam, then why do banks do it? Well, if banks didn't trade for, if they didn't have foreign exchange mechanisms and do that, you wouldn't be able to purchase stuff. Forex, why banks trade it is to fuel global trade. It's a mechanism of trade. The answer of why banks do Forex is balance of trade. That's it. But it's not meant to go and be traded, as you would on a normal asset, kind of like, what's it called? Like you're trading it to buy and sell for profit. New here, what do you charge to join the team, or what is it that you sell and teach? We don't really sell a lot of things. We have a mentorship where I select 20 students every 3 months. I have a video on it, or you can go to tradingfraternity.com/FAQ. And then we have the Citizen, which is a weekly webinar with me, newsletter, and chat room. But that's usually kind of a screening mechanism to allow people who I mentor. And now, as far as the price goes, the Citizen's $30 a month, and that's because it's like open to the public. But the mentorship, it's all dependent on how much you make. So if you're a qualified candidate and you can't afford it, I'm not going to charge you. If you're qualified, you make money, of course, I'm going to charge you. It all depends on the people we're trying to buy. So even at the very least, that's why I say we give out, we have over 130 videos on here, all entirely for free, most of them over 10 minutes long. We do these live streams. The goal here is to just educate traders. It's not really about selling a service or doing anything like that. We want to build up a team, because as you see, we got guys like Brendan over here. We have so many cool different things. It's just great to network with people and what it's building in the long run. So that's kind of the thing. But I have a video on it. You can watch the video, or you go to Trading Fraternity, thetradingfraternity.com/FAQ. Also, too, while you guys are here, I know we just doubled the count, so I need you guys, if you could thumbs up this video, like it, subscribe to the channel if you're new also. I would really appreciate it. It lets me, and talk in the chat so I get to know your guys' questions. I was just talking earlier. It's so much easier and better once we start getting questions in here, because it's, everybody could learn, and it facilitates a great discussion platform. So please like it, subscribe, and now let's talk. Appreciate it, Nathaniel. Have you been scammed into believing someone doesn't have money but really does, and they get into the program? Yeah, I have, and it's quite disappointing. And even sometimes, like, I've given people full scholarships, and it was sad. Like, I had one guy, I gave him a free scholarship. This guy, he showed me his bank account when he joined. He showed me $600 bank account. He's like, Josh, I will give you all the money in my account to join. And I said, listen, man, that goes against even the goal I'm trying to accomplish. I said, keep your money. I said, you're required to save 10% and prove to me you're saving 10% every month. I'm not going to charge you a thing. And I taught this kid for about a year and a half, and it was so disappointing, just because at the end of the day, I found out a couple months ago, he starts his own MLM company. And, that was heartbreaking. So it is heartbreaking. And so, we've had people even lie, say they don't have money when, and in fact they do. So, the big thing that we do is share the fuck out of the last video. The biggest thing we do is, making sure we verify people the best. That's the number one way I could say to do it. Winston Sawyer. I know somebody named Winston Sawyer. I played basketball with him. He's in the NBA. He's in the MLB now.
Really?
Yeah, Winston, is that you? Charge, man. The prices of homes cost a lot. I just finally decided to make a killing as a real estate agent. Good, man. That's good, man. A lot of people, they lack so much on it. Do I own any Bitcoin? Yeah. Do you consider it to be Forex? It is to a certain degree, just because it's Forex, but I use Bitcoin. I look at it like it's gold because of the supply and demand issue, and I'm not looking to trade it. I don't really like to trade assets. My big thing is to actually hold them, especially something that has characteristics of limited supply like gold. What's MLM? Multi-level marketing. Just awful.
Look at what Wi-Fi just sent.
Did you?
She just tagged me, or he just tagged.
Guys with hair like this, I'm stealing your girl. That's funny. Let's see. Saw the interview with Royke. I'm 19, living in Garden Grove. I don't have enough money to buy a rental car. I started about wholesaling, studying a lot. Yo, Jose, hit me up, man. If you're in California, I could definitely start putting you to work, especially if you have a real estate license already. You can do wholesaling, but I'd say you're already on a good path with it. So, dude, that's what's up. Let's see. What else? Please explain paper trading and when and how to get started with no experience. Go to thinkorswim.com. All you have to do is go to thinkorswim.com. You download the Thinkorswim platform, and you can make a free paper trading account and practice. I could even show it on my screen. Just like I have to like close some stuff and open it, but that's the best and easiest way. You get to trade on a real platform just like this. Fake money. You could set how much you start with. That's the number one thing I recommend. So I'm reading comments above because I accidentally missed these. Being completely oblivious to these numbers lines. I'm here because of your work ethic and strategy. I hope to one day learn and understand this stuff. Enjoy it. Exactly. That's awesome. You know what I'll tell you is this stuff is easy to learn. Knowing the numbers, what they mean, what an option is, what a trade. You could know all that, but if you don't have the emotional framework to make financial decisions, you're fucked. It doesn't matter what you know, because if you can know everything in the world, but if you panic, you don't know when to act, you don't know how to interpret what's before you, you don't know how to make a smart decision from a bad decision, then you're screwed. Simple as that. I'm sure you could attest to that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
What knowledge can you drop some knowledge on it, man?
What would they like to talk about?
Yeah, and you guys got to realize you have Brendan here. He's been with me for 3 years almost. This guy's with me every single day. I would ask him some questions if I were you. Blessings, everyone. What's up, Off Kilter? Please, man, I'm starving to succeed. Yeah, send me an email. Even send an application too. What state do you loan, bro? Texas, California, and Florida. Do you have an approach for someone with not a lot of money to get started in the field? TTF, obviously. Yeah, here's what I say. If you have money, if you don't have a lot of money, just save up. There's no crime in saving your money. And if you wait and you be patient, you could use that to your advantage. All you have to do is save up and start learning. You can spend the next year or two learning, start paper trading and stack up your money. I have a video I'm going to put out on it. Did I already put that one out?
Which one?
Use your current source of wealth?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. I have a video I recorded. I'll put it out. One. Yeah, like literally. Oh, no, I did. Yeah, go look at it. It's the one, the McDonald's one. It's like how you could become a millionaire working at McDonald's. Go watch that video. It's on the channel. I posted it a couple days ago. So don't understand. When looking at loans, you recommend bigger banks for loans or local banks, or it doesn't even matter. What kind of loan are you trying to get, Eric? And for what? If it's for residential? Thing is, with bigger banks, you're probably just going to deal with more bullshit. They don't really care about your loan as much because think about the volume they have. So you'll get better, faster closing times and just more personal response with smaller bank. And the thing is, with the lending industry, most rates are competitive. It's not like you're going to go somewhere and not get a good rate. You know what I'm saying? So Brendan, damn you OG. I put myself up against the ropes last year. I had to take a 40-hour job again. Started with holding extra money on tax so I get a nice return and begin trading again. Yeah, here's the thing. If you lost money from trading, just save, dude. If you get your money and you're stacking up 40 hours a week, you could take that money, go put it into real estate. You could even start a company. The thing is, it's like I said this last night, trading is literally your too much lag on YouTube. It's better through the gram. No. Go back on the YouTube. You got to get back on that YouTube. But, thing is, if you're stacking up money, use options as the fries. You never want the fries to be your main course. It's to get a job, get income, save money, put it into businesses, put it into, you creating your own businesses, getting involved in real estate, getting income properties. And then once you set that foundation, then you use the stocks and options to grow exponentially. But if you're using the stocks and options first, most people fail with it because that's just not how it's designed to use. I've been trading lately or just real estate? No, I've been doing some trades, but the thing is, it's at this point, I explained it kind of in the last Citizen webinar. You should have been there, Iric. You're usually there, so don't worry. But go watch the recording on it. I explain how the thing is pricing. I know what value is. So if I don't like the price of something, I'm not going to buy it. So if the stock market's too high, I'm going to be very prone to do it. You know what I'm saying? How can I win that 10K giveaway? Go down to the link in the bio. In the description of this video right here, there's a link to that video, and watch that video and follow the rules there. How did you start out with Josh? What has your outcome been?
Oh man, I met him through Twitter at the time. We didn't have the streaming back then, so you guys are very lucky. And then I basically talked to him for a bit on Twitter. Then I did the pledge class, and now I'm here. And what has your outcome been? It's been great. Honestly, I've learned so much, not only with trading, but just with business in general, and real estate and all that. So, and yeah, it's been ever since then.
And here's the tip I give you guys with questions too. Give us specific questions. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to answer. Cause see, I want you to be able to fucking deal. You get to deal with what I get to deal with.
Very broad.
You know, it's like what is your outcome? What is the meaning of life? You know, the specific questions are gonna get you the best answers. So, and I'm actually gonna go pee real quick. There's a bunch of questions that have backed up here, so I'm gonna answer all these questions that you guys typed. I'll scroll back up. So give me some time. I need to go take a piss real quick. But do this in the meantime. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. But everybody give this video a thumbs up. I see it at 21 right now. I want to see this thing go up to 30 or 40. Let's see if we can make that happen.
Oh, Eric said he asked me about trading or real estate. I actually have just been, like we were talking in the chat, just been holding my long positions throughout all this. I'm trying to avoid day trading, you know what I mean, on a daily basis. Might as well just hold long during a rally. And been focusing on the real estate marketing and all that. So working with Josh and Royke and the rest of the crew here. Let me see the other questions here. Fist Gaming asked if we were gay. Well, yeah, me and Josh are. We're actually together. When's the next pledge class? Let's see. We're gonna be doing it in beginning of April here. April 14th, he says. Ivan has a question for me. Go ahead, man. Says, Anthony's asking, what would you recommend I do to make it into this fraternity? Just honestly be yourself. Don't try to, I guess, say something that I guess you're not, you know what I mean? Trying to like impress us. Just be truly yourself, and because we can always find like positives in everyone, strengths in everyone to be part of the team, just fill out the application and send it in. Let's see. Eric says, Brendan, can you tell us about the moment you felt like you knew you were going to succeed in trading? Did it take you a while to become profitable? What brought you over the hump? So I explained this earlier at I think the first stream we did. When I first started after the pledge class, I came into like such a hot time in the market. Like we were flipping IPOs. Like we had Fridays called Free Share Fridays where we were able to get free shares of IPOs. Then after that, I made a good amount of money in the earnings, I guess our earnings bubble with options. And then what's called 2016, the beginning of 2016 took me for kind of a roller coaster because I got super cocky and I kind of went my own, I guess, strategy with weeklies, with kind of away from Josh's, what he originally taught me and all that. And that's where I got my ass burned. I got too cocky and all that, and I lost a bit of my profits from the year beforehand. And after analyzing everything, I made my mistakes. I went back to basically the OG route of swing trading and value investing, and like I said, I came back with a vengeance earlier. So, and it says it'll take you a while to become profitable. Yeah, like I said, like first year was automatically profitable. Then beginning of last year was like I had to take a little step back, but I went forward again. What brought you over the hump and all that? Let's see. I basically went over that, right?
Yeah, kind of. I think, and I think even a point that with kind of even just like noticing how Brendan's progressed is like, he's kind of lucky in the sense that he didn't let it get to him too much of how like a lot of times early success kills people. It literally just eliminates them. Yeah. Just because, like he said, you get cocky, and again, I've been in, that's how I was when I started my thing. It's pretty much same thing as Brendan, but when I was 14, by the time I was getting in, I started to make more money, and then I was like, oh, now I could do this. Now I could do this. Now I know this, but it sucks how sometimes it backfires. So that's why you guys got to be cautious. A lot of guys, even on one of my videos, I think it was the trading options with large spreads, you could go even see what one of the guys, what he said on there was how he's like, oh, I started with $1,000. I made like $1,600 or $3,000 in the month of March. And then now, I was playing the weeklies and I lost all of it. Now I'm only down to $400. Yeah. And that's just scary because that's what happens when a lot of people start off, And if they have success early on, it kind of makes them cocky, and it's harder to receive information if you think you know what you're doing. Even to this point, I'm 10 years in the game, and there's still a lot that I could learn. That's why you guys go look at CNBC. You'll see a bunch of old white dudes trading. These guys are like 60, 70. They already look like they're dead, and they're still having bad years. They're still learning. That's the beauty of the market, is that it's very equal. Nobody has a real advantage except for the knowledge, but to the sense where it's like the ocean. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who you are. You could get swept up by a wave. You have to respect the market, and you have to respect the ocean. Otherwise, it's just gonna fucking kill you. So, if you guys are new, I'm back again. Everybody, thumbs up the video, please. We really appreciate it. It gets us more excited, gets us more motivated, and subscribe to the channel too. If you guys are new to this channel, check out the videos. We have over 130 videos, all for free. If you guys have any video requests, you just go down to any of the latest video and type in the video request you want, and I could usually get it made within a week or two. What's your biggest loss trading options, Brendan? That's a good one.
In one trade, or just like overall, like
I say one. What's your biggest one trade loss?
I got, like, during that time in 2016, I got super cocky, and like, it's kind of funny. Josh was even warning me and another fellow trader at the time to basically cool the fuck out. And I lost about 1,500 in one trade, and it's kind of funny. Like I said, at the beginning of that year, I lost like 10 G's. It's thankfully, like, I always thank my father for this. He told me to move all my winnings over in 2015, and then 2016 I started out with a 10 grand account, and I blew that up by trading weeklies. And dude, you can pull up a chart of the SPY during that time, like, and it kind of reminds me of like
when was it?
Dude, this was at the
beginning of January.
Yeah,
16 right here.
Yeah, right there. And because during that whole little run up right there, like, we were just making mad money. And
so you bought the dip.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden pulled back, and like I said, we were trading weekly, so you literally saw that money just evaporate. And like, thankfully I wasn't trading my full account at the time, and dude, it was crazy. But that 1,500 was accumulated over like 10 G's right there, and humbled my ass real quick, let's just say, and got my way back to Josh's method of just basically swing trading and, like we say, value.
Matt, and even just taking it slow, that's the thing, because like at times, especially with my approach to stuff, it's like I said, this is too high for me to go stuff. I'm willing to wait. Right. And that's why I don't recommend you guys try to trade for income, because you guys got to be able to sit back. Look at Kronos even said that's what cleaned me out in January. That's how it works, man. Think about it. A lot of these instances, it's the market, and it creates that little vicious cycle of getting people in and getting people out. But think about that. I will say this, I think Larry, you asked if you've applied before, got invited to the call. Can I resubmit your app? Yeah, just send in your application now. Update any information if it's changed, especially your social media, and say you want to join the next class, and you'll get an invite to the next one. But
dude, I mean, this kind of reminds me of that time where I was getting super cocky, because I'm seeing newer traders right now during this whole rally that are like quitting their jobs. They're because like, I made so much money, made more money in trading than I did at my job, so I'm quitting my job. And I'm just like, yo, you're a damn fool, because all you have to do is just look at the SPY right now.
Does it all the time.
And look at it. In the past 3 or 4 months, it's been on a rally. It's you throw a dart at the board and you're making money. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I haven't really been day trading. What's the point of day trading this when we're just going up? I'm just riding my positions up all the way up.
See, and that's the greatest point. I think both points is like, you got to be careful of what's happening in the market now, because that's why I've been posting some comments on that. Like, you guys have to be careful when you're seeing people make money, because like, you could be blind and have made money. Think about it. The market just goes up right now, and it's a high price, but even then, it doesn't mean you don't play it. But like Brendan just said, it's not about day trading. What's the point of going in and out if you're seeing this long-term trend? It's not even long-term. It's like a short-term, but still like 3 months. It's just trending up. Why not just ride the wave? You don't, why put yourself through the work and stress of trying to go in and out, in and out, in and out? Smart, fucking brilliant, Brendan. There you go.
Nah, just think about that. Like, that time that I usually, stay in the morning looking at try to get entries and stuff, I just let it ride and concentrated, and we've been working on other projects. You know what I mean? So that allowed us.
Oh, white chart too. Wes, get on the YouTube. I love you, man.
Wait, is that Wes?
Yeah, he said. We could pledge if we work full time. Yeah, I even recommend you actually get a job. I want you guys to be making money. Don't be stopping your life just to trade. The whole idea here is make money, save up, do all that. Pretty simple. I started to read SEC filings and get a feel for them. What do you guys look for? Cash on hand, debt, how much money they make each quarter. Yeah, it's looking at that and even reading their plans. What are they spending the money on, and relating it to the whole business model and just the fundamental structure of the business. Understand their competitors, understand the industry. Filings is a very deep topic, so it's hard for me to give you a quick answer on it, but that's at the basis of it is what I would say. Someone said, currently live in an area affected by poor oil prices driving our economy down. I feel like flipping or rented would be risky given the uncertainty of demand, no buyers or renters. In a case like this, would you be inclined to buy property cheap and hope to make money off it, or purchase property in better areas far away and rely on a property manager? That's interesting. Are you in a oil town like North Dakota or somewhere in Canada? Because I could understand that situation if there is a risk for that. It will be good in 5-10 years, but especially if you can't even get rental income, that's something you got to be careful for. So I would say you might be better off in a better area. If you want, send me an email with your area so I could look into it, because I would love to even see what area you're talking about and let you know. Because if you're interested in flipping, man, or even getting a rental, California, Texas is probably the best for cheap buyers if you really wanted to get into it. So that's definitely what I'll tell you with that. Dude, there's so many questions in here, guys. Sorry if we're missing your question. If we're missing it, instead of me scrolling up and missing it, do this. If I miss your question, there's a delay in it. Alberta. Exactly. I know about the area. I would probably hold off on there and maybe go somewhere else in Canada and take advantage of the higher market there. But like I'm saying, there's a lag on the stream and it takes a while. We're obviously trying to answer these questions in depth. So if your question doesn't get answered, just simply copy and paste it and repost it again. We're not going to ban you or anything. We just want to, so I could see, keep it updated and recent for me. And even then too, do this, you guys. Another plug, I'm going to do it every 5-10 minutes because it's growing. Can you guys do me a favor and share this stream on your social medias, post it on your Snapchat, post it on your Instagram story, and everybody like the video. Just give it a quick thumbs up and share the video, and subscribe too if you haven't to the channel. That's a big thing, because again, we have all these videos on here for you guys to watch, so definitely take advantage of it. What do you think about Forex for people who don't have much money to invest, like young people? Yeah, I think you should stay away from Forex. Just because the whole idea of trading, if you're young, the advantages of being young, how I made so much money, I was even writing the little biography, and it was just so funny because, I bought shit like Apple and Google when I was 14 years old. I didn't buy a lot of it, but the fact was, I made so much money just by the time 2013, 14 hits, I put a little bit amount of money and held it. I had time to work for me. Imagine if you could have gotten Coca-Cola the first day it came out, McDonald's the first day it came out. If you put $1,000 into Amazon in 1997, every $1,000 would be worth like 1.1 million now. So think about that. You have time on your side. You shouldn't be spending your money trading it, just like we kind of explained with like Brendan's story. What's the point of trading these little loops and getting the Forex when it's moving when you could understand you're 15, 16, 17, 18. Think about it. If you're 18 and you just bought the S&P 500 here, you would be up 30, 40%. But imagine if you bought companies like, this is exactly what I did. I got companies like Facebook before this, but look at, you would have bought Facebook, you would have doubled up your money. That's awesome, And yeah, you're like, 3 years to make $2,000, sure. But the whole idea is your money's going to be safe. You could double it, triple it, maybe even make 10 times, because that's 100% in 3 years. But now imagine if you bought it in 5 years. This is the price. I bought Facebook here and right here. I literally made about 500 to 1,000% on my money.
Right.
And that's in 5 years. Think about it. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'm just laughing because during this time we were all like me and the other few people, we were basically scalping the shit out of this, and you've just been.
I just been holding it.
Yeah, you've been.
That's it. And every time, as I start, and then the thing was, I got in here, and then after this good earnings report, I added my biggest positions around here because this is when they started to prove they were making money, and that was just fundamental. At that point, you just got to hold it. It's so easy. I had Google. I only put in like $1,000 in Google at the time, but that bitch split for me. It split and went up 400%.
Right.
You're making money left and right when just you guys got to utilize time. Someone said, "How do you feel about binary options?" It's not a good look, honestly, because binary options, you're betting on an outcome. You're not owning an asset. So stocks, options is like that same exact thing, but the thing is, you're still owning the right to the asset. At any given moment, you could call your broker and say, "Exercise my right." The fact is, if it's not in the money, it wouldn't make sense to do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you guys got to make sure you're doing in that case. So hopefully that makes sense. How long do you plan on having the trading fraternity? Forever, honestly. I think because at this point, we've already built up so many people, and so many people have stepped up, like Brendan, Royke, and 10, 20 other people. It's like even if I die tomorrow, the trading fraternity will continue. There's people and just the overall goal and the business network. We're creating an international business network. We got guys coming in from Netherlands. We got brothers in Australia, China, Mexico, India, Africa even. Think about it. That's 6 continents right there. That's almost every continent we have a brother. So it's, the goal is bigger than I am. And, at the very least, hopefully the videos out here and the free information is going to guide people to the right direction. And, I had a message yesterday from some guy on Twitter, and he was just like, "Thank you." They're like, "You saved my life." Like, I was so down this wrong path. One guy was like, "I was into this Tim Sykes penny stock stuff, and just, I watched a couple of your videos, and it really changed my outlook." Like, so that's really what it's about,
I forgot John Hardesty is in Africa. You know what I mean?
Do the pledge classes teach very basic stock trading? How much of a foundation should we have established? Yeah, it's honestly, it's kind of better. You'll get more out of it if you know stuff, but I also say sometimes it's better the less you know, simply because it's easier to teach somebody who's never shot a gun. It's easier to teach them to be a sniper than somebody who already has shot a gun and has bad habits built up already. I would like to give my kids opportunities I didn't have. Hell yeah, man. And honestly, that's even when I say with the TTF for all of you guys here, because people are like, "Oh, are you selling a service? Like, you're doing this, that." It's like, no, I'm doing what I wish I had back when I started trading. You guys got to realize, people are like, "Oh, you're so lucky too. You have this." No, like, you guys all have it made simply for the fact that when I was trading, we didn't have iPhones. We didn't have YouTube. Literally, YouTube didn't exist. I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
During, we were talking to 18-year-olds. I had an LG chocolate at the time. What would you had?
I got the Sidekick because I was making that dodo. You know what I'm saying? But because literally I bought a Sidekick so I could trade, because I was making money selling stuff online and doing that. But even before that, I had a Nokia 3390 or whatever. Right. I was playing Snake on my phone. You know what I'm saying?
You can literally do everything now.
You guys have everything so here. It's great. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. What's a good age to start trading? As soon as possible. Trading, real estate and stocks are the #1 industries in the world that make the most money. You want to get in those, and the best thing is time. The more time you have, the more money you're going to make. Why do I have so much money? It's simple. I started when I was 14. It has nothing to do with anything but that fact. Simple as that.
Right.
It's just crazy to think about. Once you understand how it works and then you get in with time, you're golden. I'm not going to explain the Tim Sykes thing. I just don't like to talk about negativity in that sense. I don't want to get in that.
We got mad videos on that.
When Abbott split with Abby Vi, that was the best thing that happened to me. I'm sure you probably held it long, man. That's awesome. And Abstract, I saw Abstract said he was a subscriber for a minute too, I think. So much love. Not very good at math, so I can lower my chances. No, I'm awful at math. If you ever see me do a math question, it's honestly quite funny. So I'm getting knowledge on options trading, real estate, joining the trading fraternity. And will I only be on a chat with you every day, or do we have meetups? You could come by if you're local after I've got to know you for a couple months. But the thing is, the webinars are like this. You guys see my screen and you hear my voice. This is what the webinars are every day while we're trading. We have some at night. We go over the lessons. You get to watch me make every trade live. But the big key is that you have a microphone. You're able to talk to me. So you guys are typing now, but the best part about it is that you could literally talk back, ask questions midway. I'm making a play. You can say, "Hey, Josh, why did you do this? What are you doing here?" Even then, we have fun live experiments. I even put the guys on I even had them do some phone calls the other day to help them with sales and marketing their businesses. So let me go back down. So many questions.
Yeah.
Still have those stocks. That's what's up. I was kind of shook. I'm bad at math. Nah, don't be, man. Remember, it's emotional. You just need the emotional framework to make good financial decisions. That's all it is. The stock market, you got to think about it. It's yes or no. It's 50-50. Isn't it crazy? If you make a mistake on every trade, if you simply do the exact opposite on every trade that you lost money on, you would have made money. Isn't that nuts to think about?
Yeah.
That just shows that it's all about making decisions. That's why I stress the mindset and all that stuff so heavily. What's your take on the upcoming debt ceiling? I think it's going to be an issue. It's already occurred. They still haven't decided anything. The debt ceiling has now been fixed at like 19.918 or something. So I'm looking to see how that plays over the next coming months. We have till November or October based on the Secretary of Treasurer's how much money they have. So if it leads to some political contention and that leads to some issues, the big risk would be honestly a potential downgrade on U.S. credit. So that's what I'd be looking for. Quartz Administrator, bro, I'm doing some art for you. My man. But again, we got 50 people in here now. I need to take my
on the IG stream.
15 people on the IG
Man,
stream.
tell them to get on.
J Money, can I put you down on my resume? Of course you can, bro. Of course you can. Any day. You give him my phone number, give him my personal number. You got it. You know, some people got my personal number. You're lucky. You're special. That means I got love for you. You go. Put me down. I'll tell him the truth. I'll say you're a fucking crazy motherfucker. No, I'll tell him, you know, everything that I've seen you do. So, of course you can put me down. But yeah, I got to give the plug, you guys. Everybody make sure, please give a thumbs up on this video right now, on this live stream. If you guys want to participate in the giveaway, go click the description of this live stream on YouTube, and there's a link into it. Follow the instructions. You just got to comment the video. Share the stream right now on your social media. And make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys have not yet subscribed to this channel, you better fucking do that.
Look at this. Advice on starting a clothing company.
Advice? Go watch my...
Yeah, I forgot. Didn't you have a video?
I have an e-commerce video.
Yeah.
I talk about a student who asked me that and give you some advice on it. You know, my biggest advice, don't get inventory. You got to be careful. Get market validation before you do anything. That's all you got to do. Simple as that. Can you flip a concrete house? Is that like a joke?
Yeah.
I don't know, but yes, you could flip a concrete house in real estate, and no if you're trying to make a joke. Hello, Jason the Modeler. I still don't even know how to start with penny stocks. Good. You don't need to start with penny stocks. You know, why start with penny stocks when you could start with options? But even then, it's just learning how to trade first. You know, that's the thing why I hate saying that, because it's not like I'm telling you guys, go start with options right away. No. But I'm saying, it's like you're telling me, you either have two options, either shoot up heroin or smoke weed. I'm going to tell you to smoke weed. Simple as that.
See, I think,
but I'm not telling you to do both of them.
Right,
you know,
right.
if you have the option to not do any of them, don't do them. But if you're really going to decide in your heart that's what you got to do, then there you go. Do I have to give a credit card to apply to your program? No fucking way. Why? No. Why would you think that? No, not at all. Not at all. I'm starting with a Forex app. Be careful, man. Honestly. Forex, just go get Thinkorswim. Go get Thinkorswim and practice options.
No, the penny stock thing, I think it's like advertised to us that you have to start off with penny stocks because they're so cheap, you know what I mean? But it's so wrong. You can still invest the same amount of money into, like you did with Facebook.
Exactly. Like that's where I'm saying I got lucky, because when I was 14,
right,
learning to trade, that's why YouTube and the internet is a blessing and a curse. Because I didn't have the access to information like all of you guys have today. However, I wasn't getting flooded with scams and people and propaganda to say do penny stocks this. Although it did exist, like scams back then were just more like blatant. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They weren't like posting like cars and showing you a bunch of students and had like expert marketing. It was like a newsletter scam. You know what I'm saying? You figure that shit.
Forums.
Yeah, it was literally Yahoo stock forums. You know. Bong rips and love from Denver. What's going on, man? Option seems complicated. Nah, it's not. What's the best mortgage for a home you plan to hold for 2 years only? It depends on the goals. You see what I'm saying? Because depends on the mortgage payment you want. If you're going to flip it, use it for cash flow. The type of mortgage, 15, 30 year or fixed or variable, it's all going to affect the monthly payment. So you have to figure out your goals with that, and then also figure out what you're planning to sell it for, if you're putting in any rehab, all that. If I get in I'm trading during class. I don't get a fuck. I did that, so I can't knock it too much. Honestly, this is what I'll tell you. If you are trading, talk to your teachers if you're younger. Most of them will respect it. You know, when I told my teachers I want to read stock books for independent reading, they were down with it. When I told my teacher, I'm like, listen, dude, like I'm trying to trade like 10 grand here. Do you mind?
Yeah,
You know, I said, as long as I'm getting my grades,
Right.
they'll respect you. You guys, that's the thing. If you're young and you're getting into these adult things, it's great. Just start acting like an adult. You know, you be honest with people. You be straight up to them. Tell them what you want. You know, I was talking to somebody yesterday. They wanted to start a company, and they're like, "Oh, I feel like I don't have the credentials to like get into this." I'm like saying, "Listen, you don't market yourself saying, 'Oh, I'm gonna do this for you. I'm gonna do this.' No, you be straight up honest. Say, listen,
Yeah.
I want to start this. This is what I could do. I've never done it before. I may not be as good as it. That's why I'm not going to charge you a lot. I'll even do it for free. But I want to do this. And, you know, you're not promising the world. You guys got to realize that will get you a lot further, you know, with people, business, and life in general. So, simple as that. When you make 1,000 on an option trade, is it within a few minutes or is it a swing trade? More often than not, a swing trade. I have had some that have happened shortly, but 90% of the time, I'd say it's a swing trade. Last 200 years has been a recession at least every 10 years. It's been 9 since our last one. In the case, how will that affect how you trade? Buy when it's low? No, with recessions, you know, I have factors to spot. That's the beauty of knowing macroeconomic data. Recessions are the times where I'm going to be able to sell, short the market, make money on the way down. And then also, that's why I save up my cash. That's why I save up money and keep cash, so that the times when there's blood in the streets,
Right.
I'm going to buy up every fucking asset you could think of. You know, it's going to be fun. If I'm getting in trading during class, I'm like, fuck, thinkers? What do you mean thinkers? Thinkorswim is the thing. Where can I sign up? Send me an email, tradingfraternity@gmail.com, request an application, and send that in. Group interview will be April 7th. And then after you do that, if you want to start for the Citizen, we just have Sunday webinars and newsletter and chat room. That's just, honestly, it helps you get a better chance of getting in simply because I'll get to know you. You're not going to get to know me if you don't come to the Sunday webinars, though. That's the thing. So really, Sunday webinars, it's just like this, but you get the voice. We go over more stock-related stuff. I answer direct questions, so it's a lot more fun. That's what I meant when buying super low after the recession. Yeah, exactly. So Jaden, it's just more of a plan, though. Going about recessions is about having a plan and making sure you're not overexposed while you're going about that plan. That's the simple way to put it. Good. I'm seeing you guys like the video, so I don't have to keep telling you. But everybody, thumbs up and subscribe. It's weird. We usually get more subscribers. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen. There you go. There you go. Bring them in. Come on. I need to see more. Where do we sign up for Sunday webinars? TTFcitizen.com, or there's a link on the tradingfraternity.com at the bottom, and you could also request an application through there.
Right.
That's a Rothschild quote. Blood in the streets. It's either Rothschild or Buffett, I think. Not sure. What time is the Sunday webinar? Because I have work from 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We do them about like 4:30, 5:30 p.m. Pacific time.
Opinion on Ty Lopez?
I don't think he's that bad. I think he's good in the sense, how I describe it is baby food. And you know why I'll talk about him, because it's not like, I'm not going to say negative things about him. You know, it's not like if you ask me about Tim Lopez, you know, is he making money off selling books? Yeah, he wrote the book. That's, you know, it's fine to do that. You know, my thing with him, I say it's baby food because I think some people need it broken down how he does. Very simple, straight to the point, easy to digest and consume. And it gets people on a right mindset that otherwise they wouldn't have. So that's why I could appreciate him and respect him in that sense. Are you going to... I think what it does lack is the fact that it doesn't like teach you how exactly to do stuff. But that's where, you know, once you have that baby food, once you have your foundation, you should be able to move on and be able to figure that out and find that on your own. Opinion on Snapchat, I wouldn't buy it. I'm waiting, if anything. Simple as that. How about Dave Ramsey with his debt snowball? I'm not too familiar with. I've heard Dave Ramsey. I'm not familiar with the whole debt snowball thing. Hey.
Bro, I look so pale in this.
I think it's just because how the camera focuses.
Oh, it's that lighting too. It's like right
Turn
under.
it. Close that shit. It's okay, bro. It's a simple method. Thanks for taking the time to share your knowledge. Greatly appreciate it. What do you think of Snap? So again, another person asked about Snap. The thing with Snap is that if you look at their share structure and how they've went about offering their shares. It's just there's so much supply of shares, and they're not really growing fundamentally. I would be more willing to invest in Snap. I like them at like $13, $10. I think it's a more fair price. And also, I wouldn't buy a large position there, but I would buy when they do go up, in the sense of once they prove that they have growth, kind of like Facebook. Like here you have Facebook. Same thing happened with Facebook. They opened at 40, dropped down to 24, came back up, but then as their earnings came out, people started to see they weren't making money, and I got in at the low again because I said the same thing with Facebook. I'll buy them at a certain price, and then come after they had 2-3 reportings of earnings, they started to now show user growth, and they implemented a method to monetize their big user base. That's when I started getting in, and that's when it started to get shown in the stock, because then it went from a company not making anything to a company that started proving that, hey, not only do we have these users, we know how to make money on it. And like an example of why that's so crucial, because Twitter, look at Twitter, they have a great user base, but they just have not figured out how to monetize the company. That's it. And that's what's kind of disappointing.
That low, 14,
Oh yeah, it's
right
because they're getting hacked, they're running into issues, and like they even got rid of the metrics of looking at monthly active users. They did that a couple quarters ago because they said the users doesn't matter. That's one of the biggest things as an investor. Is like, if you guys were on the last stream, some kid was asking me to fucking invest in his app. I said, how many users do you have? Because even if you have users and you don't make money, that's a good factor. That's what Facebook had. However, that's not good enough for these technology stocks. It's a good first step. But now the next question is, how do you monetize those users? So Twitter hasn't figured it out, and look at where they are. And they went through that whole cycle, hype. I really want to believe in them. They're the best news platform out there, but they just don't know how to make money.
Instant.
Simple as that. It's literally instant news. There's no faster news ever. But then you look at Snapchat. Snapchat's the same way. Snapchat has the users, but they don't have the monetization, and they spend a lot of money. That's the same exact problem as Twitter. So they look more like Twitter to me than they look like Facebook.
Yeah, they're spending on DJ Khaled.
Exactly, man. That's way too much money to be spending. But anyways, new guys, every like 3 questions I answer or a long explanation, I'm gonna tell you guys to like the video. Yeah. So just make sure y'all liking the video. Make sure y'all subscribed, and 2, check out the video I posted with Tyler. The latest video, if you guys want, it's a 30-minute interview with Royke. You get it. I loved it, man. It was so fun, so great seeing him.
Yeah, let us know if you want more of those too.
Yeah. I look forward to how you guys grow and hopefully get in your classes soon. Hell yeah, J.O. Send in an application, bro. Send me an email, or even become a citizen. That way we could talk, and that's the best way too. Especially if you guys are hesitant. Becoming a citizen, because you guys got to realize, I don't accept other people because I'm hesitant as well too. I don't know who you are. I'm not gonna. Why we don't just like, we accept about 10% of people. It's like, I'm not gonna just let in everybody. And there's some weirdos. And, think about it, because people always ask this. They're like, why do you teach people if you're making money? Wouldn't that give away your edge? Yes, it does. That's why I'm not teaching everybody. I put out what I can here for free so that you guys could learn. I'm not telling you exactly when I'm buying, when I'm trading. That's what the brothers get to watch me do. But hopefully you guys see the difference. But in that case, hopefully, you guys go join the citizen. I could at least get to talk to you. And that way we could build a relationship in that sense too. But good questions. And if you guys want questions for me to interview, if you guys want to see me do an interview with Brendan, you want to see me do an interview with Royke, anybody else, let me know what questions you want answered so that we could specialize in that and target that. You know what I'm saying?
And we got Amrish coming in too.
Yeah, Amrish. We got one brother. He's flying in from the Netherlands. I've known him for about 2.5 years now, 2 years, and he's about to come move into the house for as long as his visa lets him, for 3 months.
Or until Trump does something.
Yeah, right. As a trader, or you have freelance tax. I'm 15. I have no clue about taxes. I would consult with the tax advisor and be careful when you get into taxes. But yes, you have to pay income tax on it, especially if you're making short-term gains, meaning you're holding an asset for less than a year. You have to pay capital gains taxes on it. And one thing people do that people run into issues with, like day traders, they don't. If you're trading the same stock over and over again, it's a nightmare for taxes. So be careful with that. The giveaway. If you want to get in the giveaway, the link is in the description to this live stream. Go click that video. I explain what the giveaway is, what we're giving away, and how you enter. And you have to comment and share that video to get in. It's funny how he talks about a few wealth principle and how it just happens by implementing his plan and focusing on his goals. Wait, who are you talking about? He talks about a few wealth principles and how it just... Oh, yes, exactly. You talk about Roy K. I was like, huh? But yeah, exactly. It's crazy, man. And you see his long-term goals with it. It's amazing. How much time did it take you to earn your first million? Probably about... I started at 14, was there by like 19. So 5 years, I would say. And how I did it was... working my ass off. I was writing my little biography and I was just explaining, I was involved in like the music industry. I got head of marketing positions and I was doing all this stuff. But then it got to the point when, my friend and mentor, they both advised me. They're like, dude, you could be doing so much more. Why are you wasting your time with certain stuff? And I flipped it into another gear. I started using the knowledge I have. I would work for companies with equity. I did equity deals and those is what made me a fuck ton. Think the market would take a hit if Trump has trouble getting healthcare tax reform passed this year? Yeah, just because that was going to relate all the way back to the debt ceiling, and that whole issue. So it could be a nightmare. It's going to be interesting to see. Trump is good, though, at not warning the media or the alarming the public. So that's what he has on his side. But really with politics, if they're not able to get issues and there's any political contention, the number one go-to in politics, you take that shit publicly, it hits the markets, you hit people's pockets, now politicians are ready to act. So it's definitely in the scope of things. Can anyone get into the fraternity? Yeah, anybody could get in, but that's why you have to fill out application, go through a group interview, and then we decide who it is. We have all the brothers vote on it. It's like joining a normal fraternity, really. I'll speak with the bankers when I'm 18. I can't wait till I get euros for trading. I learned stocks and I'm pretty good. There you go, man. Just keep learning. Keep learning and use the fact that you have time on your side.
Yeah.
Honestly. What other questions do we got? How do you buy shares or even look at the stock market? You could go on like Yahoo Finance to see the prices of stock to buy it. You go make a brokerage account, E-Trade, anything like that, and you'll be able to just buy stocks. You just simply make an order. Literally, it's like going here. You see here, it just says buy, sell, short. Oh, you can see it. This is on a platform. You can do it easier on a website, but it's pretty simple. What are the age requirements for joining the fraternity? I say 18 and above. I've had let younger people join. However, I had to speak to their parents first. And really, the reason why I let them join because they were very special in the sense that they were really about their shit. They were doing shit at 16 that I was doing, and I saw in them that, wow, they really needed guidance and a mentor, What? Oh. What are you doing, man? But while I'm waiting for questions, 5 years I'm gonna make at least 1 million. Let's go, baby. As long as you're not looking to make $1 million next year. You see what I'm saying? And you're planning, like I said in that latest Instagram picture, it's about just taking the right steps and making sure you're putting yourself on that path. Also, even then, what was I say? While waiting for some questions here, make sure everybody here like the video, subscribe to the channel, and even share the stream if you want. The more questions we have, the more people you got from different backgrounds asking questions, you guys are all going to learn even more. So that is always fun. Can talk for a few moments. Oh yeah, I thought you were asking me, Hunter, but David Gus, what's up, David Gus, my man? Okay. What do I think of the Robinhood app? I think it's good for trading equities. For options, not really. And quite frankly, it just hasn't been around for long enough to me to make a judgment. Again, I look at success as something based on 5-10 years, so I don't think it's even been around then. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill, great book. Yeah, that's a great book. Even Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, that's one of my favorites. What do you recommend for people who don't have a ton of time to focus on stock trades? I recommend learning and then utilizing, abstract. Like you said, you've held shares before. I think, you have kids too. I don't know if you do, but you seem, either way, you seem more mature. In that sense, it's about understanding how the markets work, and you can make a couple plays and let them work for you. It's about finding ways to let your money work for you, not you work for your money.
Right.
So you don't have to be going about trading and doing that. So again, hit me up. Email me the situation with what you're doing, and I could be able to give you a plan. Like I say, if you guys send me an email, I'm willing to answer all questions. It'll take me like probably 2 to 3 weeks to get a response. If you want the fastest response, if you're in the Citizen, you can just ask me on webinar on Sunday. And because again, I have my priority. I have my businesses, the brothers, then the Citizens, and then you guys. So fortunately, you guys are last, but hopefully you guys could give me some credit. We're trying to give you as much possible and make sure you guys are on the right path. What do you think of Anton Creel? Not really a fan. Again, more technical trading, day trading type shit. Then he charges like $50,000 for people to mentor him.
He's like the top one.
That's crazy.
Like for price wise, it's like.
I have a USA Bank account and they have to verify my source income. Are you doing that with banks or anyone else here? I never really heard of that. I think maybe because it's USA. That's interesting. Let me look into that. What was your best and proudest moment with any TTF pledge class?
That's a good question.
That's a good one. I have to think about that because, I want to say it's when I've seen people make money. We've had days where people have made $100,000 in one day and, crazy stuff. But I also want to say it's the failures too. The best and proudest moment is when I see people fail in the sense that it was a turning point in their career to where it pushed them, like kind of like what Brendan said with like, and then even seeing like Royke and guys who really adopting. I think the proudest moment is when I see people really mature financially, being able to make, financial decisions that are good, and not just because they're being told to, but because they understand it, and really getting a grasp of what the markets really are, and understanding how to make money. That level of maturity. What steps do you recommend for a 2-year plan to start trading? Get a job, start saving, or open up a business. Try to start saving capital, and then paper trade in that time frame. And from there, you'll be ready by 2 years of just doing that. How to get in the real estate market? I got it when I was 18 years old, but my parents, my dad, and my brother did it when I was even doing it throughout the real estate bubble when I started trading stocks. But they lost all their money in that. But I was always around real estate in that sort of environment since I was a kid, really. And even then, the fact is, once you understand trading and business, it all links with everything, So if you could be a trader, you could be what's it called? You could be a real estate agent. You could invest in real estate, invest in companies, anything. What I mean by paper trade is it's fake trading. It's getting a simulation trading account. Where do you find stocks you guys invest in? I looked at news and done research. It always seems that stocks don't move much. Yeah, it's about finding industries. I like to find bubbles and industries and stuff that, it's looking at the market in a more broader sense and then zoning in on the stocks to find. Do I trade on the daily? Not necessarily. Opinions on trading at a prop desk? Avoid it. A lot of the prop desks, they're making money off commissions from you, simply by getting you to sign up with them, and then they're leveraging your money by letting you leverage, and most of them just bank on the fact you're going to lose it, because when you're over leveraged, you're most likely going to lose faster and quicker. So I would just say do it yourself. You don't need leverage. If you want leverage, you could find that in options. What do you think about private government contracts or doing business with government? It's excellent. If you could go to the government contracts website, I go there for some companies. I look at government grants. That's some of the best jobs. There are heavy restrictions, but if you could get into it, honestly, golden. Getting ready to go to college. What are some good degrees? How I can make money while going to school as well? I'd say politics, political science, economics, law, even a little bit of math, maybe. Even psychology would probably help you.
Oh, shit,
if you really think about that. I think that, I took AP Psych and I was always into psychology, but that's, like I said, understanding how to make decisions and understanding how others make decisions, relating that to an economic model of rational economic beings, that will take you far. And how you can make money while you're in college is recognize and understand this fact. You're going to be surrounded by 50,000 students.
Yeah. That's
an opportunity to network, meet people, get opportunities, promote a product, sell stuff. You're going to be hip. You're going to be on the trends, take advantage of that.
I don't think not a lot of people take advantage of that when going to college, is the social aspect of it, you know what I mean?
It's like being on a viral YouTube video every day. You have 50,000 people there, all around your age, young. It's crazy. I own a business. If I join, do you offer real business education? Oh, of course. That's exactly what we do. You know, I teach. That's part of what I say. Part of one of the months we go over. It's just understanding basic business dynamics. You know, by understanding basic business, if you understand how business operates, you're going to know how to trade. You're going to know how to buy real estate. You're going to know how to make your money work for you. That's really what it comes down to. Your opinion about interactive brokers or thinkorswim platforms for stock trading. IB is confusing. They have great rates, so I don't think they're bad if you could do it, but sometimes it overwhelms the new traders with like order routing and shit like that. I think thinkorswim is probably your best intermediate in the middle. Oh, yes, sir. We back. Let's go, man. If you're back, you better like this video. If you guys come back, y'all better like this video. Thumbs up that. Catch up with you. Good work. Going to work on your red, black, and gold painting. My man. Everyone go like there. Thank you, Abstract. Thank you, my man. So listen to Abstract, everybody. Like that shit. Subscribe. Abstract, thank you for the photo, too. I appreciate that. You know, be safe. Come back. Email me, too, if you got any questions about that real estate stuff. Oh, what? It ended my live stream? It automatically ends it?
I didn't know that. How long does it, can you do? Yo, isn't that tripod thing like sick though?
Yeah, it's fucking clutch. How long? So, again, I give the promo to like and subscribe while I'm waiting for more questions in here. So, you guys do that. What? It's been, I think, for an hour.
Is it heard of Tasty Trade? We've heard of it, but I haven't really looked into it though yet.
He's talking about the platform, right?
Yeah, Tasty Trade's new platform, or it's like because what Doe kind of went their separate route and they made their own platform.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm typing.
What do you like about Thinkorswim? I like the customization of it, like of the charts wise, and being able to have it. Well, you can do the same thing really on E-Trade, but you know what I mean. I think the best thing when it comes to Thinkorswim for me, what I found is the mobile app for it. How's the mobile app for E-Trade? Like,
It's good, but it's definitely not as powerful.
yeah,
Totally not as powerful, but it's still very, very useful. Thinkorswim is just powerful too. Like it gives almost comparable data, even a fact set, good fundamental stuff.
yeah, they've been upgrading it.
Yeah, they've been doing it a lot. The downside though is like that's why I like E-Trade too is that the more information you have, sometimes it becomes overwhelming.
I totally agree.
It kind of could shoot yourself in the foot. Oh, look, I love this comment. It's amazing. I'm still broke. Usually I'd be mad and frustrated, but now I feel there's a path now. I'm more excited than scared.
Yep.
See, you get it, man. That's really what it is. And a lot of people in your position, they're thinking how you used to think. You know, and they get stuck in that. And it's very hard to make moves and make the right decisions when you're thinking like that. But now you understand it's there. It just takes time. You know, and you make a plan like that, you'll be good to go. Brendan, any exotic cars?
It's kind of funny because you probably attested to it. Like I like cars, but I guess it's not really a big goal of mine to have.
I've never heard you talk about one.
Yeah, like
that's weird. Actually,
I told you like
Maybe it's a console thing.
it's a console thing. You know
that's weird. I've never heard Brendan ever say anything about it.
Like I don't get super excited when it comes to cars. Like yeah, like my family, we've had Jaguars and stuff, but.
Whoa, that's weird.
Yeah, like I don't get like
you're weird, man.
Super giggity about. I mean, I do love the Phantom. You know what I mean?
That's crazy. I've never. Yeah, see, and I think that just makes sense. You know, that's why he could sit there and go and swing trade. You know, ride these waves. Because think about it, he's not trying to go buy a fucking Ferrari next year. Yeah. He's not really concerned with that. That's really tight. I never thought about that. Great question. Great question, Larry. We're follow each other on Instagram. You know I'm going to be paying for a good talk. I know, man. That's what I'm just saying. Shout outs. What do you think about companies that make sure that you can get money by giving them money, and then you put your money on the stock market and they do the process? No, I wouldn't trust it. And what I say is too is like if you're ever going to give money to somebody to invest for you, at the very least, before you ever do that, you should understand what they're going to do. And the only way you could do that is by learning yourself, so that way you don't get taken advantage of. Otherwise, you're easy prey for those people. When we go into Topgolf for real for free, I'm down, man. I'll fuck you up on Topgolf though. Last time I was with Remy, man, I hit that shit out of the park.
Who's asking about Topgolf?
Anthony, remember? I think he's from Dallas. He wanted to take.
Isn't it like right down near Ricky?
Juan Sebastian, I just arrived. I'm an 18-year-old student from Canada. Are you guys teachers, or so do you accept new students' techniques? We do. If you want to join, I have videos on it, so make sure you subscribe. Like this video too. Go look at all the videos we have explaining it, or you could go to thetrainingfraternity.com/FAQ and send in an application if you want to join. All the answers are there. You'll get an explanation, but you could join, and there's many ways to get involved with it. And even then, there's many ways to get involved here on the stream, talking with us, asking questions, just being an active subscriber. If you guys ever if you guys have any video requests, go to my latest video, comment on what you want me to make a video about, and I'll really get that for you within like a week or two.
Tips on how I can stop giving back my gains. I feel like I'm only picking stocks and have an issue of losing my gains after initially being up 4 to 5%. For me, like what I did, like remember I talked to you, like I analyzed my losers, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what happened to me, and that's where I found little trends with myself where I would get, that's where the psychology came into effect, where I would get too excited about certain trades and all that, and that's where I had to kind of like stop out for myself, you know. Maybe, Eric, did you analyze your losers yet? Oh, there's a delay on it too. Shit.
Yeah. Analyzing the losers and writing the logic of why you got into it, and even then, this is the importance of having a plan when you trade, because a lot of people, we come in with a plan, but then the minute the stock goes up, we change that plan. It's like now that it's working, you had a plan for 10, 20%, but now it's up 10, 20%. You're like, my new plan's 20 or 40%. And then if it goes down, it goes from I plan to lose 10% to, oh my God, it's dropping faster than expected. I only want to lose 1%. And then they cut out early and many different things. So it's all really a psychological game, honestly. If you could hit it further than me, I will pay you myself. Let's go, man. We'll bet on it. I'll bet you any day. Save money, do it again, and get back into trading. I also made a plan, even if it took me a year to save the money, do it again, and get back in trading. Listen, Kronos, listening to your story, I know you even said you lost money in January, got killed on that. Just don't be stubborn in the fact, don't go about revenge trading. Will you get back into trading? Yes. Just as long as you're willing to accept at the appropriate time, after you've saved up money, established a source of income, and made it to the point where you have set a solid foundation. You see, I don't ever encourage people not to trade. I encourage people to trade and to do it responsibly. I just don't want to have you, think about the pain you went through when you lose that money and you have to go through that. It sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful. We've all been there. So that's why you have to understand, avoid unnecessary pain. By learning more, being patient, you could always do good. You sure got my phone subscription. I'll come back with some questions. Hell yeah, Juan. Just post them on the videos. Post them here. We're trying to do more active live streams, but even then, if you post a comment on the videos, if it's a good one and people like that comment, I'll make that video. But I try to make all of them if I can. Do you hang out with your students and do things outside of business? Of course, bro. Go look at my Instagram. I took Royke. He's got to hang out with me, man. I've taken him to clubs. I've taken him. He had a great New Year's experience. Remy's coming here in a week for his birthday. I took him to Vegas for the first time. We took 15 people to Palm Springs. Yeah, we do a lot of stuff. That's why I like to make sure everybody's chill. You know what I'm saying, and good. And that's pretty much it. And then Larry, I think. What did you say, Larry? You asked if you could intern. Come on, man, chill.
Phone blowing up.
Yeah. Oh shit, that could have been a lead for Reiki.
Oh.
Fuck. Might need to get that. But Larry says, is there any way people can intern under you personally? That's what the mentorship is, That's what pledging is. And then, if I see you have potential and you have a business that I could help you grow outside of it, and you're really committed and you've been able to provide value not only to me but the fraternity, and that's why we created the fraternity. We want an international network of business professionals who could help each other, guide each other, have been vetted the same, have the same standards, same work ethic, everything. So that is the goal, but definitely. I love Topgolf too. What is the hardest hurdle your pledges seem to overcome during your tutoring? I don't think it's like the one that they overcome. When they do overcome, it is we need video about flow.
I did make one option. About option analysis.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did make a tutorial on that.
Yeah, so here's the thing. You live the Vegas trip. Awesome. With the biggest obstacle and hurdle for people is understanding the mindset of an investor, I've noticed. And that it goes back to making those decisions, because sometimes people, it's hard for them to just sit there. I forgot who said the quote, but the greatest source of human unhappiness is not being able to remain still in a room. Is that they can't do it. And, understanding, foregoing immediate gratification, going after immediate profits, that's the hardest thing for people to grasp and comprehend most of the time. If you pay for 3 months for the TTF Citizen, will it be free after? No, that's not how the Citizen works. The membership, if you pledge for the fraternity, you get accepted. It's 3 months of tuition, or you could pay the tuition all at once. After you become a brother, you're a brother free for a lifetime. You get to come to the webinars, Citizen, hang out, everything, all free forever. That's once you make your commitment to me and you promise to provide value to the fraternity, you're free for a lifetime. It's how a fraternity works.
Shit, Eric did respond back. He says they're not really, remember the losing trades, analyzing losing. He was saying they're not really losers. They go up 4 to 5% sometimes, then they go back to break even.
So, well, then that could be the issue then.
Yeah.
Those are losers.
Okay.
If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That means that the play, if it's only going up 4 or 5% on an option, you got to think about it. 4 or 5% on an option, that's just the spread, realistically. So if
I think because I knowing Eric how he trades, he only trades stock.
Yeah. So
okay,
if that's stock, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
But even then, that could be the issue of just you can't expect the options gain from that. 4 or 5% on a stock is fucking phenomenal.
Right.
What time period are we talking about? Is TTF a good place to start to get my dick wet as a real estate and trading version? Yeah, of course. I think the Citizen is good, but the best part about the Citizen is being able to come into the live webinars and being able to ask the questions, and that's where you're really going to get the guidance, And even networking with all the other people and brothers in the fraternity, they're always willing to answer questions. Josh, what's my diet like? It varies. I've been trying to go vegan. I started with vegetarian. It's hard though at times, but because I work a lot, so sometimes I'll forget to eat and I won't eat for long periods of time, and then I'll just get starving, and then I just really want a fucking Chick-fil-A sandwich with that pepper jack.
Pizza.
Yeah, or pizza, some Little Caesars, But I try to eat healthy more often than not, and I try not to overeat. And then if I do try to at least go to the gym at least once a week. I try to make it. That's it. I already tried your own daily routine like you explained on YouTube. Doesn't work. Any advice? What daily routine did I explain?
What is it? Which comment was that?
I don't know if I made one on daily routine. I like how we have economic collapse this year or stock market crash. Love your videos, bro. I'd say, crash is a big word. Correction, next 1 to 3 years, I'd say. When did you start the trading fraternity and how much have you grown? We started in 2014, so we're approaching 3 years in April. I took the first ever pledge class for free in April, and then we took the first ever, after I got to learn from that experience, the first ever pledge class was June. So June will be 3 years for the fraternity. June 17. And it's crazy. We've grown a lot, You can see the YouTube, the social media, the amount of brothers. It's just been an awesome experience, honestly. That's why it's just I was even recapping that, if somebody wanted to interview me for a TV show, a big show, and, I wrote some stuff for them. And just even when I was reading it, I was like, dude, this is fucking sick. Right. There's nothing that really excites it. I'm humbled to be, in the role of starting it, and then even humbled to just have the people around me who've made it this great. So like I always say, it starts with the people, and that's always we've always never wavered from how we accept people, going about finding the best people. It's not about the money, and it's just it's slow and steady, but that's always just created such good results. Yeah, we get shitheads every now and then, but the one person is always worth more than 10 shitheads. It doesn't matter if one person gets something out of it, and every Roy Key, every Brendan, you guys are equivalent to 20, 40 shitheads. Literally. So it doesn't even matter. And thank you for your videos. Hell yeah. If I join a program, can I do everything through my phone? And does the program cost? The program cost is based on your financial need. Go to thetradingfraternity.com/FAQ to learn more about that. It answers everything. I wrote a 9-page thing on it. But yes, you could do it on your phone. It's good to have a computer, but all the webinars are on the phone. You could watch the recordings from your phone, all that. I'm learning options now. Stocks, 2 to 3 days. Damn, 2 to 3 days, 4 or 5%. Honestly, I would just say I maybe start eyeing a lower profit, because here's what I'll tell you.
4 to 5%.
Yeah, 4 to 5% is insane for 2 to 3 days. You know, if you start eyeing a lower profit, really, it's like conservative accounting, essentially. Expect the worst. You know, don't set your target so high, and then when you do hit 4 or 5, you'll be able to take those with pride. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to saying, "Oh, I'm only hitting my target." What's the main value things the firm is looking for from the citizens? People who are active, people coming to the webinars, asking good questions, facilitating good discussions, and it just by doing that, I'm able to get to know you better and see if you'll be a good fit for the fraternity. And if you could show me that as a citizen, stay committed for a citizen for 3 months in between pledge classes, and show that you have the right mindset, you're not trying to get rich quick and all that, you're more likely than not going to get accepted, especially because I've got to know you. You know, it's easy for people to give me bullshit for a week, 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying, and say, "Oh yeah, like you've inspired me, you've done this, I'm gonna do," you know, keep that shit up for 3 months. Let's see, you know, that's really what it comes down to.
Is it possible as a student to trade? I mean, in the same time as the studies?
No, I don't. That's one of the requirements, is that you cannot trade as you're pledging. I ask because you're telling me you want to make money, you really want to get wealthy. If you don't know anything about trading, you're not going to make fucking money trading in your first 3 months. Doesn't matter. And if you're coming to me to learn and you haven't figured it out yet, you shouldn't be trading. You know, the whole idea, at the minimum, you're not allowed to trade the first 3 months you're pledging. When you become a brother, then you could trade. Do you buy options expiring 2s or later? I'm cautious with my options, but I stay far away from options that expire fast. Is it possible as a student to trade? I already answered. Are you an option seller in terms of selling premium? I do every now and then, and if I do sell options, I'm selling covered calls, or I'm selling puts on stocks that I want to buy. When I told my family that one day I would be rich trading and have my own restaurants, they all told me I'm crazy. I'm 15. I at least want to do something. I won't stop. You know, your family's looking out for you, man. They want, you know, tell them that you're going to become an investor. Tell them that you're going to get money, save it up, establish a business, get rental property, and then you're going to use the stock market to grow your wealth, and you're going to do it safely with risk management. You tell them that as a 15-year-old, they're going to look at you a lot different. You see? Because that's a whole different saying than I'm going to be rich as fuck and fuck everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to make bank, bro.
Maybe I need to lower my profit goal from 8 to 10 to 6 to 8. No, lower it to 4 to 5. No, fuck, lower it to 2 to 3. Honestly. You know, obviously it depends on the amount, but at the very least, 6 to 8 to 10 on just normal stocks is high. Sell it low. Here's the thing. Expect the worst, you know, and accept the best. All right, man. Peace out. I'll probably be streaming here for probably like 30 more minutes, I'd say, because I got to do a webinar at 5:30. Which books would you recommend to start learning the basics? Richest Man in Babylon. If you Google it, there's a free PDF on ccsales.org. And then Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. Those are ones I recommend. And I need to go pee real quick. And as I'm waiting for questions, you guys do this. Ask Brendan some questions.
Yeah, actually, I want them to give us topics on videos.
Yeah, actually, if you guys could do that, give us topics or even series you want us to make, so that we, and even ask Brendan too. This guy's a master with Thinkorswim, master at understanding options flow. Like, the dude's a fucking genius. You know, think about it. Look how quiet he is. You guys got to understand, the quiet guys are the smart guys. You know, but ask him some stuff. And someone said earnings, so write these down. Earnings. And yeah, so I'm gonna go pee. In the meantime, ask some questions, give us some topics. Everybody like the video too, and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel.
Oh wow, do you read Ricardo what he just said?
Was one of Ben Graham's last students at UCI, and he has been helping me out with fundamental trading. Oh fuck yeah, dude!
Wow, that's cool.
That's awesome. Send me his name. I'd love to know his name. That's a really, really cool story.
That is so cool. It says, what do you think about institutional order flow for trading stocks? I'm currently investing in fundamentals and technicals to invest in trades. Yeah, I watch order flow all the time, both options and stock, like on a daily basis when it comes to level 2 and the options itself. I did make a video on how I analyze option orders, but I could probably do another video on it too. I'm just writing everything down. Option order flow. You should do a walkthrough to paper trading. I did make one. You know what? I'll make another one specifically on buying and selling for paper trading. Here, I'm just writing everything down here. Let's see. So Juan wants to do penny stocks. Penny stock video. Here, and Ricardo gave us James Cool. I probably butchered that last name. Brendan, what was your major? I have a degree in business and finance, and I actually just graduated like a year ago. So that's what I've been doing ever since. And before all the TTF here, I worked in banking for 6 years as on the retail level doing sales. So that's my experience before trading. And you don't need any of that experience or that education to be like trading or anything like that. That was just a career path I went down and all that. Like Josh says, he has it in political science, and Royke has it in I think what did Royke say he had a degree in? I forgot. Totally forgot. But Christopher Edwards says do a video on level 2. Let's see. How's your face?
Huh?
How's your face?
Good. Good face. Good face.
Oh shit! Damn, my computer just froze. It's like lagging big time.
You ain't even streaming, bro.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's so trash.
But they give you good ideas.
Yeah. So far, so good. Crap.
Brendan, do you use the Analyze tab off topic macroeconomic data? Get more specific with that, John. What kind of macro? Because that's a big topic. You know, we could go over the basics, but give me some more. Macroec and how it affects the market. Okay, getting a little more specific. I'd like to see a video with advice on spotting bubbles and good opportunities to join on. Okay, those are good. And even then, the issue with that, you know, you got to understand from my position, I got to be careful to tell people what to jump on and stuff like that, right?
Anthony goes, my man came in with Bumblebee.
Yes, son.
Oh, Hugo says economics. He did major in economics. They asked me what was my major and all that, and I told them my business and finance, and then worked in retail level banking, which is basically a glorified sales job.
Boop, boop. Do you know anything about digital marketing like SEO or adware? Yeah, I do. We're actually going to make a video on it. I want to talk about some, you know, because it's a good way to make money if you know what you're doing with SEO, even affiliate marketing, but doing it the proper way. That's like the biggest issue I've noticed that where people really fuck up on. My man came in with Bumblebee. Yes, son. At least the video with nice trade data inflation. That's a good one.
Yeah.
See, I can't give away too many of my secrets though. That's the thing. You guys, I could go in depth. I can't go in depth with these, but I could touch the surface with it. You know, but that's the thing. A lot of these macro stuff, that's really where I get a large edge of mine. So I don't want to give it away, because if I give it away, I lose my edge, but then you guys lose the edge. I got introduced to stocks on RuneScape. Oh, no fucking
shit.
way. That's tight. I remember RuneScape, man. I used to be a big gamer, so I grew up playing a lot of RuneScape. You know what I'm saying? Would you recommend for a beginner? Do you recommend technical analysis or fundamental? Definitely fundamental, because technical analysis, it shows you stuff after the fact. It's not going to really give you insight into some stuff like that. Damn it, it's my doctor. I know. I actually gotta take this one.
Yeah. Step out. Step in the room.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yes, can you give me 1 second?
Okay. Oh yeah. So with what Anthony's saying is he's saying, so you're saying to really get into trading in stocks, there's really no proper degree you need that could actually help. Yeah, basically, you know what I mean. Anyone can really just step in and do this if you actually start learning like outside of school wise. You know what I mean? It's like a hobby or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, if you do get like a business degree or economist degree or anything like that, it does help. Or a finance degree. I'm sorry, it does help. Like when it comes to analyzing like the filings and all that and analyzing companies, it does help. But is it necessary? No, not really. But I mean, a lot of the stuff Josh teaches here, he actually does teach it. So, let's see. Josh, do you play 2K? Yeah, he does play 2K a lot. Actually, I know his favorite NBA team is the Lakers, but they're pretty trash on the game, so. What do you mean by technical and fundamental? So technical is basically price action on the actual chart itself, and a lot of people use trend lines or any kind of study like that. And fundamentals actually get in the nitty gritty of the companies, of the financials, and basically just overall analyzing the company, even just the overall market. And my YouTube on my computer just lagged. Hold on for just a second, guys.
I think I answered that.
Why, what's up?
Oh no, I had just for my appointment.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Damn, you actually look good in the Bumblebee.
Right? Doesn't it look tight? My bad. He's helped making apps. Does he code? I know a little bit of coding. I could code a prototype, but what I do with app development is I now have a lot of connections. So I know how to source app development, get you the user interface, making sure you're getting it at the right price, and even now outsourcing it to the point where you're getting investors. So that's what I do with apps, and I have a market of investors that I could even sell it to, and even marketing to even get your app to market and getting people in like that. Which days are the time in webinar? The citizen webinars are Sundays at 4:30. For the brothers, if you pledge, those are every single day. What do you think? Oh, you were talking about technical.
Oh, technicals and fundamentals. Yeah, so technicals is basically studying the charts itself. You know what I mean? I was telling them the difference between technicals and fundamentals, which was technicals, price action. Really, you gotta look at a chart as in like time and sales. That's how I look at it. I don't like to draw any kind.
See, and that's like a better form of technicals, because why I like price action and all that is because that's sales. I view it as analyzing what the market is willing to pay for assets and whatnot. But people will put like what we could do. I don't even know how to fucking find this shit.
Never use it.
They'll put like simple moving averages. See, like they'll say here, this is one that people like, VWAP, the volume weighted average. So
Stochastics and shit.
So take a look. That's why people use the VWAP, where they're saying this is the volume weighted. So based on the volume, this is what the price should be trading at. So earlier the day when the market was here, they said, oh, you would short it to get up here, and then it goes up. But as you see, it moves with the market. Like right here, it's right here when the market's down here. Watch what's going to happen tomorrow. It's a delaying indicator, so I'm not really a fan of it. Indicators are BS. See, Ricardo knows. You want to know why? Because he's getting taught by somebody who was associated with Benjamin Graham. That's the real way to do it. Fundamental. Glad he could do it.
He did drop the name in there.
Oh, what's his name?
James Cool. Like this, I have it.
James Cool. Oh.
On the bottom.
Huh. I'll look into that. That's tight. Josh, you play 2K? Favorite NBA team? Oh, Larry, are we gonna play 2K, man? I would love to. I'll run you in 2K, man. I'd love to. I suck at the new one, because last time I played 2K was like 2K15, 2K14, but I'm good with the Warriors. I like Warriors and Wizards. Those are my teams. I wish the Lakers were good. But everybody, make sure you go subscribe to the channel right now, like this video, and put some questions in while we got a delay of questions we got to wait for. Ugh. Do I have to be good at mathematics? What the fuck is that? Faja?
It's just my faja.
You don't have to be good at math. No, I don't think being good at math has anything to do with it. I suck at math. Where would you start to study for fundamental analysis? Because Tasty Trade only talks about technical. On honestly, I would start by going and reading Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. That's probably the best one. And just understanding even just how why fundamental value is important to companies, because think about it. The stock market is raising equity for companies. Companies use it to take money from the public and take that money, put it into their business, and return the profits. It's just like if I said, hey, give me $1,000 for my company, and then I go take that $1,000 for my lemonade stand, go buy lemons, go buy sugar, go buy water, and now because you gave me $1,000, I was able to make $5,000. I'm gonna keep some money for myself, but then I'm gonna give you back $1,500.
Right.
So that's how it works. So fundamental analysis is understanding how the market functions in that way, and understanding the factors of looking at a company, what makes it good, what makes it bad. Simple as that. SEC.gov is a good one. Yeah, find the filings. NBA Jam is definitely the best video game. I love that. Was this fucking shit, man. I remember I would go to one of my dad's friends' pizza shops back in the day, and he had the arcade machine.
Oh god.
I was cool sitting with my dad all day because I would just go sit at that pizza shop and just. But are you planning on making more interview videos soon? The Tyler interview was good. Yeah, give us topics. We actually want to know. Tell me people you want me to interview, what stories you're looking for, even what topics you want us to cover. Even, and again, like I said, you could give it to us now, even better, so we don't forget it.
Yeah, I'm writing it down.
Go to the last video too, and comment in the comment section what you want us to make a video on. That's the best. Does Gold Digger Girls are trying to hang out with you? Sometimes, but I try not to avoid. I try to avoid putting myself in a position where people only want to be around me because of my money. Like, I dress like I'm homeless. I smell bad.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here.
Yeah, exactly. You can't be near me. So it's even then, I don't put people like that in my life, or I try not to attract it. You don't have to be dumb to do it. Space Jam is my favorite movie. I love that. You said there are free PDFs Intelligent Investor. I don't know about Intelligent Investor.
No, Richest Man.
Richest Man in Babylon. If you search Richest Man in Babylon, there's a free PDF on CC Sales. Can we get a day in the life with Dr. Answers? Oh, you mean Uncle Answers? Of course, we could do an Uncle Answers. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite rapper, I'd say it's tied between Lil Wayne and Lupe Fiasco. As you can see, they're kind of on two different spectrums. I love Lupe's just like deepness. The shit he says is just fucking ridiculous. But then Lil Wayne has some shit that makes you think. If you really listen to what he says, and he's just a smart guy. I love him. Excite Bike is where it's at. Boop, boop. Yeah, man. So what other questions you got? We're probably going to get off here in 10 minutes, so we've been on here for a minute now. How long has it been? I want to say like an hour and a half. Yeah, hour and a half. We did it last hour and a half. You guys had 3 hours stream. Oh, I listened to Logic. I love it. You said Lupe Fiasco. Come on, man. Are you serious? Bro, that's just a lyricist. So you don't understand. If you don't like Lupe, you don't understand. I'm not into this dumb rap shit, man. I can't be, it's funny because I said this the other day. Yo, check this out. This makes sense why a lot of the younger generations are fucked up.
Oh, it's true.
When you think about the rap music. Because younger generations, millennials, we always like rap, And the thing I've noticed is that music in the last... Oh, Kendrick is tight too, don't get me wrong. I can fuck with him, but he's not on my favorites yet like that. But the music that these younger guys are listening to nowadays, it's just like soft. It's like, cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota.
Raindrop.
Drop top. Cooking, it's like, it's very soft shit. When you go listen to the music, like when I was growing up, when I was like even 14, every rap song was about getting money. It was about hustling. It was like stacking dough, bling bling, It was still about some of the material stuff, but it was all about literally getting money.
Mine was Young Jeezy.
Yo, man, that's...
Thug Motivation 101 and Trap or Die. Like,
yeah.
Literally, make money or die.
Literally, trap or die.
50 Cent, get rich or die trying. You know what I mean?
That's funny. That's so funny. Any rappers in the TTF? I'm a rapper, bro. I used to be a rapper, believe it or not. I worked with Def Jam when I was younger. When I like J. Cole. J. Cole's too. Yeah. I'm picky, but Kendrick or J. Cole? No. J. Cole's good, but still, man, you can't... Kanye used to be good. If you used to hear what he used to say, he sold his ass out, man. That sucks.
He got weird.
Oh, shit. Brendan, the real OG with Jeezy. No, not G-Eazy, but Jeezy. Come on.
Young Jeezy.
Yeah, Larry said Jeezy. Yeah. Jaden said G-Eazy. Good music taste. So, if I did join the Citizen, would I know the secrets? No. It doesn't work. If you join anything, you're never gonna learn the secrets. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't work like that, man. If you're just looking for secrets, it's about looking to build something and to be put on the right path.
Make your own secrets, basically.
Literally, you know, it's not. There's no such thing as secrets, because I'll tell you how to make money and the truth of getting money. It's not a secret. It's out there. If you really want the secrets, go read a book by Warren Buffett.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? The difference is a lot of us aren't willing to accept it. You know.
An old white guy telling you how to do it.
Exactly. It's simple as that. Good music taste. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Snoop talks about how lame shit is now, too. Yeah, but Snoop, I don't know. Snoop was kind of...
What do you think about that video?
I fuck with Snoop. That video is interesting. I think that video was... It was, like, fucked up, but I stand for the freedom of speech.
Right.
But then it's just, like, it's so genius on a marketing level.
Oh, yeah.
But then it's kind of like...
How many views does that shit have, man?
I don't even know, man.
It was on that prank for prank.
Mm-hmm. Prank versus prank.
Oh, prank versus prank.
But yeah, so even then, I guess we're kind of fizzling off here as we're kind of winding down. You guys could ask more questions, rap questions, anything you guys want. You know, it's good. See, it's good to get to know you guys. I'm glad I got some. I could have rap conversations. We could talk about basketball with you guys. That's actually very good. It's actually not that many. You'd think it'd have more.
I thought it would be tons.
They probably censored that shit.
Yeah.
But make sure you guys, let's see. I think all of you have probably liked the video by now. But again, make sure y'all like that. Make sure you guys subscribe. If any of you are new, comment on the latest video too. Let me see what y'all got. Got 12 comments on it so far.
Novak 15 is new to the channel. Welcome.
Nice. Do you guys trade or invest more? It's a mix of both. I like to make money, and it's all about doing it responsibly. It's making sure you do it the right way. Simple as that. You know, if you go look, we have 130 videos out, all free. You'll kind of get to see our view on it and the take and how we go about playing it. You know. I just find the right candidate. House Craigslist foreclosed on. Really appreciate it. So why does it say there's 12 comments? But there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do you go to newest or top?
Newest 4.
Weird.
It's only 8. It's weird. Weird. Do you like baseball? Make a video of you rapping about investing. Maybe. We'll see. I thought about it. Do you have tips for me saving money? Oh yeah. Save 10%. The biggest tip to saving money is pay yourself first. So the minute you touch $1, you need to put 10 cents in your savings account. The minute you touch $10, you need to make sure you put $1 in an account with your name on it that you do not touch. You know, we're all so accustomed to paying everybody but ourselves. You get money, you pay the guy for food, you pay the guy who gives you your clothes, you pay the guy who you live in their house for, and we forget to pay ourselves. Pay yourself first, and then go pay your other expenses, and you'll be surprised. If you just simply pay yourself 10% first, you will be shocked by the fact that you could still get everything else you wanted and still have that. But now you're growing money, and it'll encourage you psychologically as you start to see your account grow. It's going to make you feel like more of a man. Yeah. Honestly, you're going to have more and more money, saving it up, and you're like, wow. And then as you get more money, more opportunities come your way. You can now take advantage of stuff. It's awesome.
Dan took it. He retracted it. He says, "When can I dunk on Brendan?"
Yeah, you better back up, son.
Yes.
Better watch out.
It's the Brooklyn Ballers.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I might make a video of me rapping. Who knows? You guys will see. Any Mormons in TTF? I thought you said morons at first. I was like, geez, bro. Jaden was asking such cool questions, and then out of nowhere, any morons in the TTF?
I was like, damn, bro.
I think we might have had one Mormon, but I'm not too familiar. I don't think so. I want to say no, but I want to say yes, so not too sure. How hard did you try in college for grades versus your own personal development? About the same, honestly. I did not, but that's the thing for me is like I was working. I was doing businesses. I didn't go to class a lot of the times, but I still graduated with a 3.5, and I got 2 degrees, and I graduated a year early, and I took a semester off. You know, I could have graduated in 2 years because I came in with a lot of credits, and then every single summer session in college, I took it. Not only to get ahead, but also I was going to out-of-state tuition. If I took summer session, I could get it for in-state tuition.
Right.
So I was paying $50,000 a year for normal, and then I would go max out 15 credits every summer session, pay $5,000.
Yeah.
I knocked out a year and a half of college simply through 3 summer sessions.
That's pretty tight.
And it cost me not even half of what I would have spent for a full year.
That's crazy.
What's the longest time you held a stock? I'm holding stocks from when I was 14 years old. People should try the Digit app. It's for savings. Never heard. I'll take a look at it. You thought about investing on real estate in NYC? I have. It's harder to get real estate data there without agents. They don't have a Redfin in certain areas, and it's kind of really high. But at the same time, I'm just not even close to it. But I have thought about it, and I do have some people there. What broker do you do for your option trading? I use E-Trade. You could also use TD Ameritrade or Thinkorswim. There goes that question again. Got 3 bitches. I'm Mormon. Can you say you're Muslim too, man? Come on. It goes. There's so many religions are like that, man. But that's an interesting line.
Digit. They're talking about that app Digit where it helps save you.
I had never heard about it. So anything you can do about saving is automating it. Interesting. Yeah, it's true. Even then, both automate it, but also do it yourself. Build that habit of not where it's kind of happening, but the automation is still. I could totally see the benefits of that. But yeah. So any last questions? We're gonna wrap up here. You are the biggest problem with saving. If you automate it, you take you out of the equation. You could save. Like I said, you do take you out of the equation, but I want you in the equation. You know what I'm saying? I want you guys to be able to, get a backbone. Don't be soft. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to look at temptation in the eye and fucking piss all over it and say, you ain't got shit on me, dog. How you gonna stop me?
Jaden goes, I'm Mormon, and that was funny.
I'm Mormon, and that was funny. Got 3 pictures like a Mormon. What's your favorite strategy for trading? Which one would you say is the best? Long term or swing trading?
Yeah.
And then identifying bubbles and industry bubbles, industry movements, and stuff like that. Automation doesn't build the mindset. Amen. So everybody, I'll take questions here that I could answer in the next 2 minutes, and we'll get off here at 4. You guys, if you're new, we have 129, 130 videos. Watch them. Put your video ideas in the comments. But now, too, make sure you guys subscribe. Like this video before you go. And subscribe to the channel. Ask me questions. You guys know I'm here. And if application deadlines, I think, are today, I believe. Yeah. So get in your application. If you need one, request one. If you want to know more about it, there's a video on it. Or go to thetradingfraternity.com/FAQ. Request an application. Send it in to me. Group interviews will be April 7th. Even in the meantime, or even if you're too hesitant, become a citizen. And if you're too hesitant to do any of those, just keep coming to the streams and keep talking to me, ask questions, and let me know what videos you want me to make.
Jaden's already asking for our next live stream.
We'll see. I'll probably be busy the rest of the night. We'll see maybe how I feel tomorrow after market. Yeah. I think that'll be tomorrow after market, tomorrow night. But not gonna lie, I hope it's trending and chilling around you guys. I feel like I would learn a lot, not only about stock, but also life. Sounds good. Not weird at all, man. Not weird at all. Is there a citizen webinar at 5? Tomorrow we'll do a citizen one at 4:30 tomorrow. I'll do a quick one. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I wanted to get a Wednesday one in there. But then 4:30 on Sunday. What's the first thing you did to help your family once you hit it big? Help pay for my sister's college. We paid for my parents' house. But even then, that was about it. My parents wouldn't let me do anything else. They won't even let me buy them new cars. My mom told me to go donate it or build a church. So
I could see that.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck. She said, go to law school.
I remember you were saying you were going to buy her, like, a new car, like, time to upgrade, and she was like, no.
She freaked out when I told her. I was like, yeah, the car, we're going to get you, like, a $50,000 car, and she just flipped. It's like, all right, man, chill. Love this channel. Great stuff, guys. Oh, yeah, man, I love all you guys. It's honestly great to have you guys. I remember all of you guys, so that's what I'm saying. Keep stopping by. It's, let me know about more of your guys' situations. That way I could better answer your questions, Stay in touch. Again, that's why we like the Citizen. It's easier. It makes it easier on us because, again, we just kind of started streaming here, but we'll try to get on a lot more. But, again, let me know what videos you guys want me to make. Let me know how we could help you guys. Let me know what's going to help you, what you guys need to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, if you guys could do that.
Watch that leg. It's about to fall off.
Golden nuggets. That's what I'm saying. All right, man. You the realist. Now, you guys good, man. It starts with the people, man. Again, it's all about having the best people around you. That's why I'm excited. It's good to see there's no trolls in this stream.
Yeah,
no fucked up shit,
trolls.
man. It's great. I love it. So it's great to see you guys in here like this. So very excited. Praying hands. I'm with you on that, man. All right, y'all. Stay in school. Peace out. Stay in touch. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Again, even then, fuck subscribing, man. Just let me know what videos you guys want me to make.
Yeah, for real.
For real, that's it. You know, make our life easier. It's just as simple as that. All right, guys. Peace out.